Welcome to the complete guide to compounding in Forex. Compounding, the eighth wonder of the world. If you master the art of compounding, it can do wonders to your trading. But if you do not know the right way to do it, it can cause blunders in your trading. So watch this video carefully because this can be the most important video of your trading career. Because in this video, I will tell you how you can increase your profits with the 3 secret techniques that I'm going to teach you today. Let's say that you open a trade at this point, and when it starts going in your favor, you add more positions to your trade so that if the price continues to move up, you can earn more profits. But when you do this, the average buying price of your trade increases and the entry level comes up till this point. Now, as soon as the price starts going against you and it hits your new stop loss, or let us say when you see your profit turn into losses, what you do is you freeze and you panic sell only to see the price again go up in the direction which you wanted it to go in, and you are out of the trade with a loss. This thing happens with a majority of traders who try to compound on their trades, and instead of doing wonders to your trade, it causes a great blunder. This in turn makes you believe that compounding does not work and you should not do it. You should understand that compounding is a double-edged sword. If you don't know how to use it, it can cause you huge losses. But if you know how to do it properly, you can earn $2,000 from a trade which was initially only going to give you $1,000. The technique used for compounding is called as pyramiding. And in this, you had calculated amounts to your existing trade based on the strength of the trend. There are 3 types of pyramiding, and based on the strength of the trend, you will have to use them. The first one is upright pyramid, and it is used during a small or weak trend. The next one is reflecting pyramid, and it is used when the strength of a trend is weakening. The next one is inverted pyramid, and it is used when the markets are trending very strongly. So we will go on to the chart and learn about this first technique, which is the upright pyramid. Before we start, there is one important thing that you need to understand. While compounding, you need to give more importance to exit than to the entry points. Because while compounding, your lot size increases and the average buying price rises. So even a small turn in price can cause you huge losses. So always have a clear exit rule or exit area when compounding. Now, let's get started with it. This type of technique is used when the trend is going to be small and the strength of the trend is weak. So let us try to understand this on this chart in this example. So let's assume that you bought 10 Ethereum at the price of 1769. And you waited for the price to move in your direction and confirm the trend. Now the price did that, and again a buy signal appeared and you decided to add some more ETH or Ethereum to your existing trade. So you added 5 Ethereum at 2372 and your average buying price is 1970, which again is well below our support area. Now again the price moved up and we got another signal. So here we will add 2 units at 3418 at the price of 3418, and that brings our average buying price to 2140. So now we have 17 Ethereum at the price of 2140. This means initially if we had 10 Ethereum at the price of 1769, and if we exited here, our total profit would have been around 21,000. That is $21,000. But because of compounding, our total profit is $29,000. So this is the power of compounding. And now if you can see how we added the units, it resembles an upright pyramid, and therefore this technique is called an upright pyramid. Now let us learn about the next type of pyramid, which is the reflecting pyramid. And in this type, we follow the same technique but with a small tweak. So here, after adding units, we start taking profits at different levels. And we do this when we do not have a proper exit point and there is a need to exit at different levels. So let us take an example and understand this. Assume you bought 10 Ethereum at 2775 and you waited for the price to move in your direction and confirm the trend. The price did that, and again a buy signal appeared and you decided to add some more ETH to your existing trade. So what you did is you added 5 Ethereum at 3611 and your average buying price now is 3053, which is again well below our support area. Now again the price moved up and we got another signal. So here we will add 2 units at 4224, and that brings our average buying price to 3191. So we have 17 Ethereum at the price of 3191. Now let us say that you do not have a proper exit level, but can see that the trend is weakening. That is, something is telling you that the trend is weakening now. So this time what you will do is you will start taking your profit slowly. So what you will do is you will exit 2 units at 4281 at the new high, and now you will get a profit of 2100, that is $2100. Now again, when the price moves up and gives a new high, you will exit another 5 units at 4585, and the total profit you will get now is 6955, that is $6955. And finally you will exit the remaining 10 units at 4619 with a profit of $14,250. So by doing this, the total profit you will get is $23,305. So now if you see, initially if you didn't compound or you did not had this technique, you would have sold here and had a profit of around 12k. And even if you would have sold it over here, it would have given you a profit of 16k. But with this technique, you can profit around 23k, that is $23,000, which is almost twice of it. And now if you see what kind of diagram the adding of units create, it is creating an inverted pyramid. Now let's talk about the third and the most aggressive type of pyramid, which is called the inverted pyramid. And this is a very aggressive method of pyramiding and should only be done in a very strong trending market. And I will tell you exactly why is that. Let us try to understand this with an example. So in this, we will keep adding equal amounts at every new signal that we get, right? So let us say that here you sold 10 Ethereum at 3889 and the price moved down and you got another entry and sold 10 Ethereum at 3539 again. So let us say you again got an entry and sold 10 ETH at 3017. Now you sold 30 Ethereum with an average price of 3483. So here, if you are gonna exit here, initially with a lot of 10, you must have had 14k of profit. That is $14,000 of profit. But with this technique, you can profit 30k. But there is one major problem here. The problem is if you do not have an exit point, then your profit can quickly turn into losses as it happened here. Like let us say you compounded all this amount and then you do not know where to exit. What are you going to do in such case? You'll obviously wait for some time. But as soon as the price turned even a little bit, like it happened here, your profits will quickly disappear and turn into loss. And now if you see what kind of diagram the adding of units create, it is creating an inverted pyramid.